Ladies and gentlemen, the most powerful gift you can have in a confused world is not strength, money, or popularity. It is discernment. Discernment is the unseen compass that guides you through the storms of life. It is the invisible hand that helps you make decisions in moments of confusion, and it is the silent whisper that tells you when something is not what it appears to be. This gift is not loud, yet it changes everything. It is the reason why some people succeed while others stumble. It is why some avoid traps while others fall into them. Discernment is not a natural talent. It is a spiritual ability to perceive what others overlook, to hear what others miss, and to know what others ignore. The ability to discern begins with your perspective. People with discernment do not live by what they see with their eyes alone, because their spirit has learned to look deeper. What appears as an opportunity to one person might be a trap to another, and it is discernment that enables you to identify the difference. While others may be quick to chase every opportunity, the discerning person stops and asks, is this door for me? Is this path leading me forward, or is it a distraction? It is easy to be deceived when something looks good, sounds good, and even feels good, but discernment reminds you that everything good is not always from God. That job offer, that business deal, or even that relationship might look like an answer to your prayers. But if you have the spirit of discernment, you will pause and seek the truth behind what is being presented to you. There are moments in life where something unsettles you, and you cannot explain why. Have you ever been in a room in a conversation or met someone, and everything on the outside seemed perfect, yet deep down something felt wrong? This is the spirit of discernment at work. It causes you to feel uneasy in your spirit when something is not genuine. You may not have any evidence, you may not be able to articulate it, but your spirit knows that something is not right. It is as though your inner self is warning you to tread carefully, to look closer, and to wait before you act. Many people ignore this feeling, brushing it off as paranoia, but the truth is, discernment often speaks in whispers, not shouts. It is subtle, but it is never wrong. Those who lack discernment often regret ignoring this sense of unease because they later discover what was hidden behind the mask. A discerning person is wise not only in what they say, but in what they choose not to say. There is a time to speak and a time to remain silent, and discernment enables you to know the difference. Without discernment, you react to life. With discernment, you respond to purpose. A wise person knows that silence is not weakness and restraint is not ignorance. You do not have to respond to every argument or explain yourself to everyone who questions you. There are moments when you must walk away, moments when you must remain quiet, and moments when you must speak with authority. Discernment gives you the ability to identify those moments and act accordingly. It is better to remain silent and discerning than to speak in haste and destroy what you are building. Discernment also enables you to recognize the source behind the voices in your life. Every voice you hear carries a spirit. The voice of God leads to life, peace, and clarity. The voice of the enemy leads to confusion, fear, and deception. But there is also your own voice, the voice of your desires, your ambitions, and even your insecurities. When you have the spirit of discernment, you can identify which voice is speaking to you. Not every person who speaks into your life is sent to help you. And not every opportunity that presents itself is meant to elevate you. This is why discernment is critical. It helps you to evaluate the motives, the intentions, and the spirit behind what you hear. Sometimes what appears as a blessing is nothing more than a distraction in disguise. People with discernment live with purpose because their decisions are guided by clarity. They do not live for approval, applause, or recognition. They live to fulfill their assignment. A discerning person does not move unless they are sure of the direction. They do not act unless there is clarity. This is why their decisions seem so intentional. They know that one wrong move can derail their future, so they guard their choices carefully. They do not allow emotions to rule over purpose, and they do not compromise long-term destiny for short-term pleasure. While others may say yes to everything, the discerning person has learned the power of saying no. They have learned that not every invitation must be accepted, not every battle must be fought, and not every door must be entered. When you walk in discernment, you align yourself with truth, and truth always protects you. It may not always be comfortable, and it may not always be easy, but it will keep you on the path that leads to your purpose. Discernment sharpens your ability to recognize traps before you step into them. It enables you to see through flattery, deception, and manipulation. It gives you the wisdom to navigate relationships, opportunities, and decisions with precision. Without discernment, you are like a ship without a compass, drifting wherever the wind takes you. But with discernment, you live with focus, intention, and clarity. Ladies and gentlemen, discernment is a gift that separates the wise from the foolish, the focused from the distracted, and the purposeful from the aimless. It is not something you gain overnight. It is something you cultivate by listening, observing, and seeking wisdom. When you have the spirit of discernment, you will not waste time, energy, or resources on what does not align with your destiny. You will avoid pitfalls that trap others. You will recognize opportunities that others miss. You will live a life of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment, because discernment is not just about knowing what is good or bad. It is about knowing what is wise, what is right, and what is aligned with the future you were created to fulfill. Discernment is not just knowing what is right and wrong. It is knowing what is wise and unwise. Life does not always present us with obvious choices between good and evil. More often, the challenge lies in choosing between what is good and what is best. The difference between success and failure, between fulfillment and frustration, is often determined by this ability to choose wisely. While others may look at a decision as harmless because it is not wrong, a discerning person will ask, is this wise? Is this beneficial to my future, to my purpose, to my relationships, and to my growth? Wisdom is the true foundation of discernment, because discernment is not just about avoiding sin, it's about aligning your life with purpose and vision. In life, there are many decisions that will not appear immoral, unethical, or dangerous on the surface, yet they can derail your destiny. A career move, a financial investment, a relationship, or even a conversation can seem harmless, but discernment will help you measure it against a higher standard. Just because something is permissible does not mean it is wise. You may have the freedom to say something, but would it be wise to say it? You may have the ability to enter a relationship, but would it be wise to commit to it? You may have the opportunity to accept a business deal, but is it wise for you in this season of your life? Discernment enables you to evaluate the impact of your choices beyond the immediate moment. It helps you think generationally, not just emotionally. The world teaches us to ask, what is the harm in it? But discernment teaches us to ask, what is the fruit of it? A decision may seem harmless, but if it does not produce growth, purpose, or alignment with your assignment, then it is unwise. Wisdom looks at the long-term effects of a choice, not just the short-term gratification. This is why discernment is such a powerful gift. It empowers you to make decisions that build your future rather than compromise it. Consider this: some people fail in life not because they made an obviously bad decision, but because they made a good decision that was unwise for them. A discerning person knows that timing is everything. You can be doing the right thing at the wrong time and still miss your mark. Wisdom teaches you that not every opportunity is meant for now. There is a season to sow, a season to grow, and a season to harvest. Discernment will tell you which season you are in, so you do not run ahead of purpose or lag behind destiny. Discernment and wisdom are like twin forces that walk hand in hand. Wisdom helps you see the consequences of your choices, and discernment gives you the clarity to choose wisely. Together, they guard your life against aimlessness, regret, and distraction. When others are blinded by ambition, discernment teaches you to pause. When others are pressured to act quickly, discernment enables you to wait for clarity. This is why the decisions of discerning people often look strange to others. People may say, it's a great opportunity. Why would you reject it? But a discerning person does not move by external pressure, they move by internal conviction. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to live a life of impact, you must pursue wisdom. Discernment is not satisfied with what is simply acceptable or popular. It aims for what is wise, purposeful, and aligned with your destiny. People with discernment do not waste time on meaningless pursuits or trivial matters because they understand that every decision matters. Wisdom teaches them to value their energy, guard their time, and invest only in what brings growth, clarity, and purpose. In a world where everyone wants quick answers and instant results, discernment will set you apart. It will teach you to slow down, seek clarity, and measure your actions by their wisdom. This is the power of discernment. It gives you the ability to navigate life's complexities with confidence, focus, and precision. You will not just know what is right and wrong, you will know what is wise and what is unwise. Your decisions are as powerful as the clarity of your discernment. The quality of your life is not determined by chance, luck, or even talent. It is determined by your decisions. Every major outcome in your life, whether good or bad, can be traced back to a decision you made or a decision you ignored. Decisions are the architects of your destiny, but it is discernment that gives your decisions the clarity they need to build the life you were created to live. Without discernment, decisions become reactions to circumstances rather than responses to purpose. Without clarity, decisions are guesses, and guesses are dangerous when the stakes are high. Discernment sharpens your ability to see clearly in situations where others are confused. Clarity allows you to see the full weight of a decision, to understand its impact, and to recognize whether it aligns with your vision. Have you ever noticed that people who lack discernment often make hasty, emotional, or impulsive decisions? They move out of fear, desperation, or pressure, and they act without clarity. These decisions may bring temporary relief, but they create long-term regret. Discernment, however, brings clarity before the decision is made. It enables you to pause, reflect, and weigh the outcome of your actions before you move forward. Every decision carries consequences. Some decisions will open doors to opportunities you never imagined, while others will lead to setbacks you could have avoided. A discerning person knows this and refuses to take decisions lightly. They do not rush to act simply because they feel the pressure to decide. They understand that a decision made in haste can cost them time, energy, and even relationships. Discernment helps you filter out noise, distractions, and emotions so you can see the reality of what you are choosing. It clears the fog of confusion, allowing you to recognize what is truly at stake. There are moments in life where a single decision will determine the direction of your future. It may be a decision about a job, a relationship, a business venture, or even a move to a new city. These moments will test the clarity of your discernment. Will you move forward based on your emotions, or will you pause and listen for clarity? Will you allow external voices to sway you, or will you stand firm in what you know to be true? People who make powerful decisions are those who have learned to listen to the voice of discernment within them. They are not double-minded, and they are not driven by fear or insecurity. They move with confidence because their decisions are backed by clarity. The truth is, clarity simplifies life. When you have clarity, you do not waste time entertaining options that do not align with your purpose. You do not chase after opportunities that will lead to distraction, and you do not say yes to things that deserve a firm no. Clarity allows you to focus on what matters most. It protects you from the frustration of indecision, and it empowers you to act decisively. A person with discernment does not second-guess themselves because they know that their decision is rooted in wisdom and truth. Think about it this way: a life without discernment is like driving through a thick fog. You may be moving, but you cannot see where you are going, and every step feels uncertain. The risk of collision is high because you lack clarity. But discernment is the light that clears the fog. It gives you the confidence to move forward because you can see the road ahead. It eliminates uncertainty and removes doubt. This is why people with clarity of discernment stand out. They do not hesitate when it is time to act, and they do not retreat when challenges arise. They are confident, focused, and purposeful because they have weighed their options and chosen with clarity. Ladies and gentlemen, the clarity of your discernment determines the power of your decisions. You cannot make wise decisions if you are clouded by confusion, doubt, or fear. When you operate without discernment, you will find yourself trapped in cycles of indecision, constantly moving but never progressing. But when you sharpen your discernment, your decisions become intentional, purposeful, and powerful. You will no longer waste time on things that do not matter, and you will no longer be swayed by opinions that do not align with your purpose. Your decisions are seeds, and discernment is the tool that helps you choose the right ground to plant them in. When you make decisions with clarity, you are planting seeds in fertile soil, and you will reap a harvest of purpose, peace, and fulfillment. But if you lack discernment, you may plant seeds in barren ground and wonder why nothing is growing. This is why clarity is so important. It ensures that every decision you make is building the life you were created to live. Do not underestimate the power of your decisions. Your future is not built in a day. It is built through the choices you make day by day. Your relationships, your career, your health, and your spiritual growth are all shaped by the decisions you make. When you sharpen your discernment, you gain the clarity to make decisions that align with your destiny. You will no longer live by chance or by reaction. You will live by purpose. And every decision you make will carry the weight of wisdom, clarity, and focus. Discernment is the ability to see beneath the surface, to identify the truth that others miss. Life is full of appearances, but appearances can be deceiving. What looks perfect may be broken. What seems harmless may be dangerous. And what appears to be an opportunity may actually be a cleverly disguised distraction. It is discernment that allows you to look beyond the surface, beyond what is visible to the natural eye, and uncover the truth hidden beneath the layers. Many people live by sight alone, but sight will only show you what is obvious. Discernment gives you the ability to see what others overlook, to recognize what is unseen, and to perceive the reality behind the illusion. Too often, people make decisions based on surface information. They form relationships because someone looked good on the outside. They pursue opportunities because they seem too good to pass up. They trust words because they were spoken eloquently. But discernment teaches you to dig deeper. It reminds you that not everything is as it seems. Discernment whispers, look again. Listen again. Observe more carefully. It prevents you from being deceived by flattery, manipulation, or appearances. People with discernment do not take things at face value because they know there is always more to the story. Consider this: deception never presents itself as deception. It always wears a mask. It presents itself as light, as goodness, as opportunity, and as truth. It tells you what you want to hear. It shows you what you want to see. But those with discernment can see beyond the mask. They can identify motives and intentions that others fail to recognize. While others are swayed by charm, the discerning person quietly observes the spirit behind the words. While others rush into decisions, the discerning person pauses to examine the foundation of what is being presented. Is it genuine, or is it a trap? Is it truth, or is it deception? Without discernment, you risk building your life on illusions, but with discernment, you stand on the firm ground of truth. People who lack discernment are often blindsided. They are surprised when the perfect opportunity turns into their biggest regret. They are shocked when someone they trusted reveals their true character. They are confused when the path they thought would lead to success leaves them empty and frustrated. But for those who have discernment, these things are no surprise. Discernment gives you foresight. It allows you to detect the cracks before the structure collapses. It helps you see the warning signs that others miss. When people ask, how did you know, the discerning person can only smile because they understand that truth is rarely hidden from those who seek it. Discernment is not about judgment, it is about wisdom. It is the ability to see situations, people, and opportunities for what they truly are, not just what they pretend to be. Discernment is the difference between perception and reality. Where others see a friend, discernment may reveal an adversary. Where others see failure, discernment may see a lesson. Where others see the end, discernment sees the beginning of something new. It allows you to see with the eyes of your spirit, not just your flesh. You become aware of what is happening behind the scenes. You can sense the difference between genuine intentions and hidden agenda. You can identify whether a situation is sent to elevate you or to derail you. This is why discernment is so powerful. It protects you from making decisions based on incomplete or deceptive information. In relationships, discernment reveals who belongs in your life and who does not. It helps you recognize the people sent to help you and the people sent to hinder you. Some people will smile in your face and shake your hand while harboring jealousy and ill intentions in their hearts. Without discernment, you may trust them and give them access to your life, but discernment will expose their spirit to you. It will make you restless around them. It will show you signs that others dismiss. And while others are caught off guard, you will be prepared, because discernment always uncovers the truth. In opportunities, discernment protects you from counterfeit blessings. Not every open door is a divine door. Some doors are traps designed to lead you off course. Some doors will cost you far more than you are willing to pay, while others may rush through every door that opens. A discerning person stops to ask, where does this door lead? Who opened it? Is this aligned with my purpose? Discernment helps you avoid stepping into things that look good in the moment but bring regret in the future. Discernment also empowers you to navigate challenges and adversity. When storms come, discernment shows you the lesson hidden within the trial. While others see obstacles, discernment allows you to see opportunities for growth, wisdom, and strength. Where others only see problems, you recognize patterns and solutions. You can see what the trial is trying to teach you, and you can discern how to respond in a way that moves you forward. Ladies and gentlemen, discernment is not just a tool, it is a gift. It is the ability to perceive truth when others are blind to it. It allows you to walk in wisdom and make decisions that protect your destiny. It equips you to see through deception, identify purpose, and align your actions with truth. A discerning person cannot be easily deceived, manipulated, or distracted because they see beyond the surface. They know how to look deeper, listen closer, and observe carefully. This is why discernment is so critical in a world full of noise, confusion, and appearances. When you sharpen your discernment, you become someone who operates not just by what is seen, but by what is true. And truth will always lead you to purpose. When you discern, you don't react to life, you respond to purpose. Life is filled with events, challenges, and unexpected situations, and it is easy to fall into a cycle of reaction. People who live without discernment are often controlled by circumstances. When life pushes them, they react. When they are pressured, they panic. When they are hurt, they retaliate. They allow their emotions, situations, and the opinions of others to dictate their actions. But discernment changes how you navigate life. It gives you the ability to rise above reactions and respond according to your purpose. The reaction is impulsive, emotional, and short-sighted. It is what happens when you act without understanding or reflection. It is when you allow the moment to control you instead of being led by wisdom. A reaction may feel justified in the moment, but it often produces regret in the future. How many people have destroyed relationships, missed opportunities, or derailed their progress because they reacted out of anger, fear, or frustration? How many lives have been delayed because someone chose to react to life instead of responding with purpose? Discernment teaches you to pause and evaluate what is happening before you act. It asks, does this situation deserve my reaction, or does it require a purposeful response? When you have discernment, you understand that not every battle is worth fighting, and not every problem requires your energy. Some things are distractions designed to pull you away from your purpose. Without discernment, you will react to every conflict, every comment, and every offense, wasting time and energy on things that do not matter. Discernment helps you choose where to invest your focus. It gives you the wisdom to ignore what is trivial and to respond only to what aligns with your destiny. Consider this: not every negative situation in life requires a reaction. Some situations are tests to see if you can stay focused on your purpose in the midst of distractions. Some challenges come to reveal your maturity or your ability to remain steadfast under pressure. People without discernment are quick to react because they are ruled by emotion and not by clarity. They speak when they should remain silent. They move when they should stand still. They fight battles that have nothing to do with their assignment. But those with discernment are led by purpose, not by pressure. They are not driven by what is happening around them. They are driven by the vision within them. The power of discernment is that it helps you respond to life intentionally. Instead of reacting in frustration, you respond with wisdom. Instead of retaliating in anger, you respond with peace. Instead of being distracted by criticism, you focus on your assignment. When others are overwhelmed by circumstances, a discerning person remains calm, steady, and clear-minded. Why? Because they understand the bigger picture. They know that their actions today are building their tomorrow. They know that purpose is too important to waste energy on meaningless reactions. Discernment gives you the clarity to see what is really happening beneath the surface. You begin to recognize that some challenges are not personal, they are opportunities to grow. Some opposition is not about you, it is about testing your commitment to your purpose. This is why discernment is so powerful. It allows you to see beyond the moment and respond in a way that aligns with your destiny. You no longer waste time trying to defend yourself, explain yourself, or win battles that do not matter. Instead, you focus your energy on what is productive, fruitful, and aligned with your vision. Many people miss their opportunities because they are busy reacting to distractions. They become so consumed with trying to prove themselves or respond to every offense that they lose sight of what really matters. But discernment teaches you to protect your focus. It reminds you that not everything deserves your attention and not every attack requires your response. You learn to ask, is this moving me closer to my purpose or is it pulling me away from it? This question will save you time, energy, and heartache. The difference between reacting and responding is the difference between being controlled by life and controlling your life. A reaction is impulsive, it happens without thought. A response is purposeful, it is guided by wisdom, clarity, and focus. People who respond to life with discernment are not easily moved by circumstances. They remain steady in storms, focused in chaos, and confident under pressure. Their actions are intentional, and their choices are aligned with their purpose. When you live with discernment, you are no longer swayed by the ups and downs of life. You are no longer distracted by people's opinions, temporary setbacks, or fleeting emotions. Instead, you remain rooted in purpose. You recognize that every situation, whether good or bad, is an opportunity to learn, grow, and advance toward your destiny. You stop reacting to life's problems, and you start responding with purpose, wisdom, and intentionality. Discernment gives you the ability to live proactively, not reactively. You begin to see that life does not control you, you control how you respond to life. You understand that your energy, your focus, and your actions are valuable, and you refuse to waste them on anything that does not align with your vision. This is the power of discernment. It allows you to move through life with clarity, wisdom, and purpose, responding in ways that build your future rather than destroy it. True discernment positions you to recognize opportunities, avoid traps, and align with destiny. Life is a constant series of moments, decisions, and crossroads. Every day, opportunities appear before you, and at the same time, traps are set to derail you. Without discernment, you risk walking through doors that look promising but lead to failure, or worse, missing doors that were destined to elevate you. Discernment equips you to distinguish between the two. It is the compass that aligns your steps with your purpose and ensures that you are always in position to move forward in your destiny. Opportunities are not always obvious, and they do not always come in the form you expect. Some opportunities look small and insignificant at first, but they hold the potential to produce extraordinary results. Without discernment, you may dismiss what seems minor or overlook a moment that could change the course of your life. A discerning person knows how to see the value hidden within the ordinary. They understand that the seed of greatness is often wrapped in small beginnings. This is why discernment is so critical. It sharpens your vision to recognize opportunities when others see nothing. At the same time, discernment protects you from traps. Not every door that opens is meant for you to walk through. Not every voice speaking to you is leading you toward your destiny. Some opportunities are distractions in disguise designed to consume your time, energy, and focus. They may look good on the surface, but beneath the appearance lies compromise, confusion, or regret. A discerning person does not rush into every open door. They pause, reflect, and test the opportunity against their purpose. Is this door aligned with my vision? Is this partnership or invitation consistent with my assignment? Discernment gives you the clarity to say no to what looks good so you can say yes to what is right. Think about this: traps rarely look like traps. If they did, no one would fall into them. Traps are often disguised as opportunities, relationships, or shortcuts. They appeal to your emotions, your desires, or even your insecurities. They promise quick results, temporary comfort, or validation. But in the end, they leave you empty, delayed, or broken. This is why discernment is so powerful. It exposes the hidden motives, intentions, and consequences that others fail to see. While others fall into traps because they were deceived by appearances, a discerning person avoids them because they see the truth beneath the surface. A person with true discernment is never in a hurry. They know that purpose requires patience and that not every opportunity is the right one. They refuse to compromise long-term success for short-term gains. They recognize that a door opening at the wrong time can be just as dangerous as a trap. Discernment gives you the wisdom to wait on what is right instead of chasing what is immediate. It empowers you to walk away from what does not align with your purpose, even if it looks appealing to everyone else. Discernment also positions you to align with destiny. Destiny is not something you stumble into, it is something you align yourself with through intentional decisions. People often say, "What is meant for me will find me." But the truth is, if you lack discernment, you can miss what is meant for you. You can be in the wrong place at the right time, or you can be unprepared for the opportunities that come your way. True discernment ensures that you are in the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. It positions you to recognize divine opportunities and step into them with confidence. Your destiny is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of alignment. Discernment ensures that your decisions, relationships, and actions are in harmony with your purpose. It keeps you focused, intentional, and aware of the bigger picture. A discerning person understands that every moment is a step toward destiny. They do not waste time on distractions or entertain things that pull them off course. They align their actions with their vision and their vision with their purpose. When you operate with true discernment, you begin to see life differently. You become sensitive to the doors that are meant for you and cautious of the traps that are not. You no longer waste energy chasing opportunities that are outside of your purpose. You no longer allow impatience or desperation to drive your decisions. Instead, you trust the timing, the process, and the path that aligns with your destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, discernment is the key that unlocks your alignment with purpose. It positions you to walk through the doors that were designed for you. It gives you the strength to close doors that would lead you astray. It sharpens your ability to see opportunities when others see obstacles and to avoid traps that others fall into blindly. With discernment, you move with intention, clarity, and confidence because you understand that your every step is building the life you were created to live. Opportunities will come and traps will be set. But when you operate with discernment, you will recognize what aligns with your purpose, reject what pulls you away, and stay firmly on the path to your destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, life is a journey filled with choices, challenges, and opportunities. But it is discernment that becomes the guiding light on the path to your destiny. It is discernment that allows you to navigate through life's noise and confusion with clarity and confidence. Without discernment, you will react instead of respond. You will be deceived instead of directed. and you will settle for distractions instead of pursuing purpose. But when you operate with true discernment, you rise above the surface to see what others cannot. You begin to walk with intentionality, recognizing opportunities, avoiding traps, and aligning every step with your God-given destiny. Discernment sharpens your vision, protects your decisions, and ensures that your life is not wasted on what is temporary, meaningless, or fruitless. It enables you to identify the people, opportunities, and moments that are divinely connected to your assignment. The power of discernment lies in its ability to align your actions with purpose and your purpose with destiny. When you live with discernment, you don't simply survive, you thrive. You don't just exist, you fulfill. You don't chase success, you pursue significance. Today I challenge you to sharpen your discernment. Seek wisdom, pause for clarity, and trust the still, quiet voice of truth within you. Stop reacting to everything life throws your way and start responding to the call of your purpose. Your life is far too valuable to be spent chasing illusions or fighting battles that have nothing to do with your assignment. Discernment empowers you to focus on what truly matters, to reject what is irrelevant, and to embrace what is eternal. Remember this: your destiny is waiting, but it requires discernment to reach it. Purpose without discernment becomes a pursuit without direction. But with discernment, every decision you make becomes a building block toward the life you were created to live. Walk with clarity, move with wisdom, and live with intention. Your future is too important to live by chance, so live by discernment, and you will walk boldly, confidently, and purposefully into your destiny. Thank you